angels sing from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine. Hear their voices ring from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine.
Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming by.
Hear the angels sing from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine. Hear their voices ring from on high. Oh, night divine, please be mine.
Oh, he's rubbing his hand. He's rubbing his hands. He's getting ready for it. Perfect timing with the music, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and actually it is.
Chug, chug.
I didn't look when I set up the camera.
Yeah.
Whatever. You
If
guys.
you can hear us and see part of us.
Yeah. Give me a sec. I can't hear you until I turn the music off. It's drowning you out. Alright. I'm just waiting for VLC to load so that I can load the sound effects so that we can go live-ish.
Live-ish?
Well, I mean, we're already technically out there in the world. We'll just turn the music off and then we can chat and I can finally calm down because it's happening. So I can settle into it.
Banter.
Yeah. And actually hang out with you guys for a second. There it is. Because I don't get to do that, and it's what I hate most about this place right now. Not right now. Hard out. Not even going to fade that. No, that's my issue with this thing, which I've birthed and nurtured.
Mm-hmm.
And when I gesture broadly, it's not just this room. It's this whole goddamn community. I've been doing this shit for 23 fucking years. And it's, I'm just so busy with this. I'm always running around that I never feel like I'm a part of it. I feel like I'm building a thing that I'm on the outside of so that
Right.
everybody gets to enjoy. And
The curse of the creator.
yeah, so I want to
simmer in it more.
yeah, I'd like to enjoy being around people that are coming in and having good times, and that I'm having good times with, and that I'm enjoying. And
Vulcan never got to hang out with Frodo, Jesse.
okay, well,
That made sense in my fevered head.
I mean, it didn't necessarily not make sense. It just didn't help me. I mean, yeah, you're
Whatever
right.
bug I'm fighting.
Thanks, I guess.
Full empathy.
All right, I need less me, I think. A
I
little
told my
bit-
therapist that
I'll
a lot.
say.
You're right. Thanks, I guess.
Oh, that's gonna be? Yeah, that's a good amount. I don't. I don't know if this is the platform. I don't know that I won't say believe in, but think that therapizing is for me.
I get you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on how fucked up I am, why, how to take care of it. It's just then doing the things about it that I don't know if a printout is going to help me or some sort of worksheets. I don't know what goes on there. I'm not
A lot of talking, honestly.
Yeah, and I do enough of that to myself. I'm real chatty.
That's a news show, Jesse. Jesse goes to therapy with Dr. Jesse, and it's you therapizing yourself.
Oh, man. I mean, I've been trying to figure out something to do on TikTok.
I mean, hey, if you can monetize your own self-care,
You know what?
why not?
I think we've got an idea. Write that down.
Let's
what Louise
embrace
should have
the
done.
dystopia.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be my therapist character. It'll be in some sort of Mad Max getup.
I accept Mega City 1 with open arms.
Yeah. Oh, I am the law.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's it's good. It's
Yeah.
good to think about that.
Yeah.
I am the law. You're the law of yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I think the first step is recognizing that you could be the judge, jury, and executioner over yourself at any time.
I'm my own Judge Dredd.
Yeah. Tee-hee. Oh.
Cleaning up the streets of my brain.
Mm-hmm. One giant block at a time. Now you have to go home and watch Dredd again. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, that's a punishment. Hooray! Hopefully it's still free on Prime.
With ads.
Unfortunately.
With ass.
Unless you paid Jeff Bezos $3, $3 more dollars a month.
I don't think I've got that. Can you guys hear us good?
Yes.
I can hear you. That's a little better.
Okay, just making sure things are plugged in properly. Let's see. Make sure it's looking for the right audio because sometimes it fucking changes. I'm gonna do that, and then it's not gonna sound good, and then I'm gonna go back here.
Now we don't hear it.
And then that should be.
Now we do.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. How are you guys?
Doing okay.
Yeah.
A lot of Judge Dredd. That's that. What if it was about he just felt dread a lot? You know, he's just a normal judge.
Yeah.
He's
Just-
like, I don't know if the decisions I'm making are morally correct. Like, am I acting ethically in this system?
Or he
Like,
just has night terrors and there's just
Yeah.
a shadow creature in
Yeah.
his room.
Oh, really? Are my actions causing any sort of impact in the world at all? Will I be remembered for my judging?
Will I just get
Sorry.
fucked over by a Sixth Circuit court judge
Yeah.
later on? Just says, I'm sorry, I don't like what you said.
I'm just gonna overturn my executions.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's part of the American justice system, he's
Yeah.
almost guaranteed to regret something that he does at some point during his career.
Wow.
So,
If he's a
He
true
probably
judge.
has a boat, so
Yeah.
oh, yeah, you can just
cancels out.
yeah.
So let's see. In 3 minutes here, we've come for the American judicial system and therapy as an institution.
It's getting real Scientology in here.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh.
Wait till we start talking about the healthcare guy.
That's how you get your grants. You go Scientologist with it.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like if anybody's watching, I feel like I got a lot of thetans. So
I think you need to go to the local Scientology place.
I
then.
gotta get tested.
You gotta get the reading. Hold on to your.
You guys got a good one in Sacramento.
Your two guys, the rods.
It's a nice Scientology site.
Yeah. Keep forgetting that
Stately.
exists.
It's insane that we have one in our sleepy little ville.
Yeah. Somehow this town doesn't strike me as Scientology, but they got a big old building.
They do.
So,
And very close to the Christian Science reading room.
well, you know, it's in the religion district.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's, I don't know. I won't get deeper into that. But
It's
yeah.
also where the Kings play, and which is semi-related to.
Yeah, its own type of worship.
I mean, I worship the beam.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
As do we all.
Yes. It is the light bringer.
May
Yes.
it heal me.
Low in
What's
the sky.
bean? I don't know what the bean is.
Oh, you've been gone too long. Cameron, would you like to
just talking
explain?
about worshiping the bean?
Would you like to explain the beam to Tyler?
The beam, B-E-A-M,
Oh, beam with an M.
With
Okay.
an M, yes, with an
is
M.
a
Gotcha.
giant purple beam that they shoot off into the sky from the center of the Kings Arena whenever they win a game at home or on the road.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
It's
first
become
it
our
was like,
identity.
Yeah, it's pretty laughable. Like, it's absurd.
Oh, yeah.
It's real dumb.
we
But
go
if
on
I-
a
It'd be cool to,
championship,
like, yeah.
you know,
It sounds
every
dumb,
win
but then
is
when
such
you
a
see it,
blessing.
you have a
They should
religious
fire
Fire
experience.
off a beam.
It's just nice to feel like you're a part of something.
Yeah. That's not a natural disaster, you know?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, we're still talking about the Kings. Oh!
Zing.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
there we
3 in a
go.
row. 3 in a row.
Oh, well. Heavens.
To Betsy or otherwise.
Or Murgatroyd. Either. Whichever.
You pick your old ladies slang.
Yeah. Oh.
Would you call that slang?
Probably.
Old lady sayings.
Probably was at one point.
Yeah.
There. That felt better. Just
Yeah.
cleansing some of that.
Just back and forth banter. It does kind of
Yeah.
clear the
Shake it
soul
up.
out a little bit.
You know, it's good to
It
to
gets
talk
some
to
of
you
the
guys.
thetans out.
Oh.
Can around.
Wait, am I supposed to have more of those or less? No, I'm supposed
You,
to get
you
rid
gotta
I'm
have
supposed to-
less of them because
Yeah.
those are aliens
I
that
think
have made their way into your heart
Yeah.
through genetics.
That I mean, you do have to get clear, so it makes sense that you have to expel those
Yeah.
to become clear, I suppose.
You got to put onions in your socks to draw them out through your feet.
Well, as was as was the style in the day.
Is that a Simpsons thing?
Increasingly, that was my grandma's response to everything. You got a problem?
Hmm?
Onions in the socks, boy.
Yeah. You don't even wear them. You just tie them together and hang them from the doorknob. They ward off spirits. Oh, thanks, Gam Gam.
Thanks, Gam Gam.
Gam gam.
I love to smell like onions for a week after visiting you.
Gam gam.
Oh, see, this is why I need to connect with the peoples. I like you guys, and I'm hurrying you in, and then I'm hurrying you away, and then I'm sad. So, so I have to work on that. I have to work on that.
Do you want a hug after this?
I mean, I don't not.
All right. Okay.
I don't think I'm germy. I don't know. Probably not. I'm a good clean boy.
Are you German?
Hmm? No, I think so.
A little bit of 23andMe in there.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Well, before that, somebody on my grandma's side of the family traced ancestors. It's more Russian, I think. Yeah, all the way back to the 1500s. Before any of that internet nonsense, they did it by hand, like good Russian immigrants do. All right, we've gone too long, but I don't want you to go. And when you're done reading, you're gonna go.
It is annoying that there's an entire economy of genetics stuff created just because our ancestors didn't keep good notes on where everyone was from.
Well,
Like we would if we had detailed enough notes of our lineages, we wouldn't need to send our spit or piss.
Sure, but that probably has something to do with other people's destroying those records.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Bombings.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I refuse to learn.
Oh, yeah. Schmid doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's pretty much over for like serial killing, right? Because of 23andMe, like, because all they need is someone in your family to do it, and then they get you. I don't know why I put it in the first place. Like,
I mean, that's the big conspiracy.
From the murderer's
isn't it?
perspective, but you know,
In theory, I'm saying. Hypothetical.
yeah, they've just been catching just old grandpa. So grandpa, we got the family 23andMe.
Yeah. How many old, unsolved, just cute little old grandpa serial killers have just been discovered through all of this?
Yeah, some well-meaning.
They turn the page eventually, but the blood is still... Why did we take that turn? We were doing so well. Because it's what we do around here. It's just what we do around here. Hey, online audience. Good to see you. We got Beth over on YouTube, and then I assume there's... Two mic experience. I assume there's some Twitch folk. Let's get things started. We have a show at 9, which, they might have sold tickets for. So, let's do the...
They can wait.
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right.
they need to get up here. Hold on. Did they? Yeah, they've got a couple. So let's do the thing. Thanks for being here. You guys are the best. Oh, we've got I can still Scrangler. I still can't remember how to pronounce it. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna somebody lock up. No, I mean I'm gonna start.
Bye. Hi, welcome to Stab.
Let's start the program, shall we? Wait, I have to go over here to do that. Let's do the thing.
No, we shall not.
Oh, but,
Roughly 24
yes.
to 92
Okay, now
hours
we
ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
In this clap-trapping episode of the Stab Show, I heart the internet's Kameron Schmid has to try to calculate how many la-la-la-la-las there would be in 2 days' worth of the Christmas song on repeat, or nothing, really. It's just been bugging him. Dregs of Craig's Sean Crandall has demanded figgy pudding, and he will leave with or without it. He's not going to make a big deal out of it. And Stab Show darling Tyler Kinney has already pre-coal lumped his stocking. Your move, Kringle. All of this while me, your host, Jesse Jones, practices shoveling snow in hopes that someday in his lifetime there'll be a Sacramento Christmas miracle. All of this and so much more tonight on Stab. Now let's dive right into it with the first segment. It's reorganization. Scroll. There we are. We, almost quite literally, have zero idea of what is going on in the universe around us. And why would we want to? We've already got a lot to think about. If we were to try and cram into our heads the screaming insanity of the forces of the universe around us, we'd never be able to stop crapping our pants long enough to get anything done. Like CBR, or cosmic background radiation. What is that? It sounds like something I should be worried about. But if I knew too much, I'd probably only ever scream and want to warn everyone else. So let's just immediately forget what CBR may already mean, and instead give me who or what else CBR might stand for or represent to you. Sorry, I did that. Cameron, let's hear your CBR.
Okay, Jesse, if you insist.
I do.
Hold on, I'm rearranging windows so I can... Okay, all right. I'm a former journalist, so this is a newspaper-esque style article that you might see
Sure.
online or in print. The community of Folsom is healing this evening after the city council approved a petition disallowing a beloved local tradition, setting off an explosive day of protest and violence. The annual event, the Cascading Baby Races, is a fundraiser generating nearly half of the operating budget for the Boy and Girl Scout troops in the city. Parents sign their babies up to be dropped down a jumbo-sized structure somewhere between a slip and slide and a plinko board. Prizes are allocated based on where the soggy infants plop, but regulars say the true incentive to sign their kids up is the lasting memories of their newborns crying with laughter as they thump into peg after peg before squelching into a slot indicating that their family has won a gift card to Texas Roadhouse. The petition to stop the event was brought forward by a group calling themselves Dented But Not Broken, a cadre of 18-year-olds who were, in fact, the first cascading babies back in 2006. According to the group's leader, the long-term effects of the event outweigh the short-term jubilation. The city council meeting Thursday night was heated as both sides of the issues went to verbal and, at one point, physical war. The most emotionally arresting moment of the evening saw Jolene Tompkins, the head organizer of the Cascading Baby Races, showing video of her own daughter whamming and bamming down the board back in 2006. That daughter, Jennifer Tompkins, herself one of the petitioners, then picked up her mother and attempted to forcefully drop her down the board, which was inexplicably installed and hooked up to water inside of the council meeting room. As happens from time to time, both mother and daughter slipped on the soaked top of the structure and fell in twain down the violent course, crying from seemingly the pain, but also possibly the shared family catharsis. The sight for those in the room was enough to make the vote disallowing the Cascading Baby Races certain. To the massive crowd outside, however, who had no access to audio or video from inside, it was a permission slip to engage in a massive riot. A counter-protest group calling themselves the Fathers and Mothers of Wet-Smashed Toddlers immediately began bulldozing and exploding City Hall. The resulting fire may have spread fast if not for the water hookup still in the city council room meeting. Luckily, in 24 hours, cooler heads have prevailed. A new tradition, the Parent-Child Slingshot Challenge, has been scheduled for next week, which is the soonest that they could get a slingshot the size of a newborn to be shipped.
That's fair. That's fair.
That sort of thing used to happen in every small town in America, and I miss those days.
Yeah, it was a better time.
There was an event like that in every little town.
Mm-hmm. I want to be a cascading baby.
Exactly.
I want to plinko back and forth. You know, sure.
If it wouldn't hurt. It would be really fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, every once in a while, you will get clotheslined on a peg. But that's the price you pay.
Yeah.
For, I don't know, Applebee's, like $20 or something.
The only thing I ever won in like a raffle / auction thing was a Walkman. And that was I used that thing until it didn't work no more.
Hell yeah, you got the most out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Walkman. Why am I so wistful today?
I can still get a Walkman. They're making new Walkmans.
2006, and we should have just stopped there.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll start putting episodes out on cassette.
Yeah, I actually think that could be good.
Yeah, who knows?
It's the sort of retro thing that people are
We have
getting
to attack
back into.
that retroness. The high quality audio of cassette. Oh.
Yeah, I listen to all of my podcasts on crisp 8-track.
So good. Just clunk it into the dash. All right. Thank you, Cameron.
Thank you, Jesse.
Sean! Sorry. Sean Crandall, live and in the gosh darn flesh for the first time in who the fuck knows how long at this point.
Several years. Many people thought that line was broken, but
No.
I bring the sword of Elendil, which is my phone.
Yes. And good to have you. Sean, let's hear your CBR.
So I couldn't decide on one.
Mm-hmm.
So in the spirit of the season of giving, I'm offering you 5 versions of CBR.
So good.
The first is costly ball removal.
Sure.
For when you need to get that torsion out, but it's really bad. Second is the Crash Bandicoot Rehabilitation Project. He's gone down the deep end lately. Game's not as good. Drinking, that sort of thing.
It's not.
Got to get it back on track.
All right, fine.
Capybara's Big Rodeo. That's just fun for everyone. Little cowboy hats. Similarly, cock and ball racing.
Yes.
Also very fun.
Yeah.
And then my favorite, the Covenant of Big Rumps. a secret international organization of people with large asses seeking to dominate the smaller-assed public.
Oh, do they have to try that hard? I don't
No, no. I willingly give myself.
Yeah. We are all tribute.
I volunteer.
Oh, no, please stop. Oh, yeah.
So there you go. 5 little stocking stuffers for you.
Yeah. Well, a brave knight tried to warn us many years ago. A knight from the castle Mix-a-Lot.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so good. High five.
High five.
Nice one, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm the best. Thank you, Sean. Oh, Tyler, hey, let's wrap up some CBR, won't we?
Huh?
Yeah.
As we all know, CBT stands for cock and ball torture, and it started as a search term, but now it's a lifestyle movement, and it seems like everyone is just doing CBT. People won't shut up about their CBT friends and how they can't make it to my birthday party because they're grabbing drinks with their CBT friends. Suffice it to say, the balls in this town are getting enough torture, and that's why I'm starting CBR. At CBR, we are all about cock and ball rejuvenation. CBR is a ball spa, or to put it another way, a spa for your balls. Drag your weary, scaling, flaky red balls down to our suburban storefront and get the deluxe package. That's the one that comes with all new lotion. All the other packages are reused lotion. Supply chain disruptions and the alarming popularity of CBT has us resorting to reusing lotion. We have a lot of signs warning you about it. The signs say, "We reuse lotion," so you can't say shit about it. CBR.
Oh, shit.
Oh, to dip my weary balls
Yeah.
in a pool of used lotion.
Yeah, well, sign outside should have told you. Oh, let's meet these fantastic so's and so's, shall we? Shall't we? Why do I do that?
Timothy Chaletti.
Cameron, hi there.
I just see.
You're at home because you're all sicky. See?
On cue.
Yeah, no shit.
Like he's
funny.
calling out for work.
It's funny how after like the 5 minutes after you take a swig of cough syrup, you cough more than you were before
Oh, well.
because it's just kind of hanging around in there.
Yeah, that's how you know it's working. Well, sorry you're laid up, but thank you for being responsible as well.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't
Um,
wanna get anybody sick and make them ruin my birthday next Monday.
yeah, oh shit. Oh, presents.
No, I'm anticipating still being sick on Monday, and I'm just
Oh.
already upset about it.
I hope that's not the case. What you up to there, Cameron?
Well, I'm hosting, of course, I Heart the Internet every third Saturday at Stab Comedy Theater. That is next Saturday at 7 p.m.
Yeah,
Assuming that I'm not still sick 8
Oh.
days from now.
please.
Improviser finished about a month ago.
Yeah.
So enjoying my Sundays and all the other time in the week that I would spend putting it together.
Yeah.
Working, you know. What else am I?
I mean, you don't have
I
to.
don't know.
You don't have to
I
push.
built the very desk I am joining this Zoom
Ooh.
meeting room on last night.
Nice.
That was very. I was glad I did that. Because you'd be seeing a wildly different part of this room.
Well, good on you. Hopefully, you didn't catch anything from that desk.
Yeah, actually, it did kind of leap out as soon as I
Yeah.
opened the cardboard box. Some kind of green
Yeah.
viscous fluid just shot right down
Well,
my throat.
Cough
I
into every
assumed
box.
it was just part of the process, but
Sure.
it did. I do feel like absolute dog shit now.
Oh, well, sorry to hear. But yeah, Improviser was a great success. We're already looking forward to next year's season.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
But we will miss you for the duration of this. But hope you're well enough soon enough.
Yeah, and I also had to I preemptively dropped out of Scene Kids tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But if anybody watching or listening
Saw that
check
too.
that show out. I love that show. That's every second Saturday.
Yeah.
At Stab at 9 o'clock.
So good.
And even without my scene, which
Well.
I was very excited about.
Yeah.
It's a great show every goddamn time.
Well, it'll be that much lesser. But good to have you, Cameron. Have some.
Cheers.
Have some more of those quilladas or whatever we got going on.
It's just sparkling cider. I didn't
Oh.
contain it or contaminate it
Oh, phooey.
with the quill.
Okay. Well, thank you, Cameron. Good to have you. Hey, Sean Crandall, you silly goose.
Hello, that's me, Silly Goose.
Oh, such a silly goose. Geese. They're either silly or just murderous. So I'm glad you chose the silly side. How are Craigslist things, or marketplace things, or whatever you guys are covering nowadays?
Filthy?
Yeah.
Insane?
Mhm.
As usual?
Good.
It honestly warms my heart this holiday season to know that there are still just criminally insane people out there making posts for me to turn into content.
Fortunately, it does seem like that well will not run dry.
It will never run dry.
So
Humanity is insane. And we are the better for it.
Yeah, we are. Because, what's the fun in everybody just being normal, level-headed, productive members of society?
God, Vulcan society has to be so boring.
Ugh. Well,
no maniacs? Come on.
Their bar for wackiness is so much lower. So maybe just the slightest little gaffe just becomes so much. We're off track. But yeah, good to hear, one, that dregs are still dregging.
Yes.
And I was just thinking when I was setting stuff up and ignoring you earlier, we should have the boys around again someday. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll try and round them up.
Yeah.
They're little silly geese too.
Well, sure. That's fair. All these gooses. Well, wonderful to have you around, Sean.
It's great to be here in person.
In person. Otherwise, on Sean Crandall's normal MO, we would have had 3 distant motherfuckers. But we got one. We got the least expected person in person. So, good.
It's the silly goose MO.
Yeah, glad to shake up the system. Good to see you, Sean. Hey, Tyler.
Hey.
How are all the many varied, just nonsensical exploits that you've gotten yourself into lately?
Oh, no, nothing really.
No?
No.
There were so many varied band irons in
Projects.
band fires.
They're often short-lived.
Oh.
That's kind of the fun of it.
Well,
It's like, let's pretend this is serious for 3 months.
all right. Well, until you find the one.
Yeah.
Until you find the rest of the boys who also enjoy the beach, and then you're off and running.
Yeah. Beach Boys.
Yeah. You think they all found guys that liked California Girls like immediately? No, they had to go through.
They're like,
Yeah, have you tried your cousins yet?
like we're like boys that like the beach a lot. What do you like? The name came.
I'm a man who loves rivers.
All right. Well,
So
then,
I cannot abide.
yeah, leave this meeting, Chad.
Stick to the. You're gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to.
Mhm.
Is what?
Mm-hmm. So many bodies of water. So then we're between gigs, are we?
Oh yeah, no. I
No?
have a monthly show now that it's like
yeah.
a storytelling show.
That's right.
But there's a band of fake cowboys that play country music.
Yeah.
That's
Got the cowboy. What's the show?
Cowboy Confessional.
Yeah, forgot.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
know.
still-
It's I don't, maybe you don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to do with anything.
Well,
Nothing makes sense anymore.
well, no, you're absolutely right. But it's nice to have a little outlet. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You on stage in front of people, and not just a webcam. so that's something.
You made it sound like I do stuff in front of a webcam that aren't this. Like,
Well, I mean,
my real passion is jacking off on the internet.
Jeffrey Toobin's sort of a hero of mine.
He really got away with it.
He really
And that's
did.
kind of what we all aspire to as internet jackers.
Oh, to live the dream.
At the grail, to do it
At
at
the highest
work.
level. Have you seen the clip when he came back to get back on air? And they're like, we're just going to get this out in the open. And this woman says to his face exactly what he did. And he's just like, yep, that's what happened. Yeah. It was,
Not much use denying it, I guess.
I mean,
he never denied it. It wasn't at them. It was...
It happened like 2 years too early before him to say it was deep fake.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Could have just fought that to the end.
I got hacked.
I got hacked. They hacked my hands and my pants.
They made Sora AI videos out of me jorking it,
Jorkin.
Rock.
where my fingers are kind of like melting into my penis.
Yeah, he's checking off with 7 thumbs.
You can't tell where my penis and my fingers begin and end.
Oh, just jorking it. All right. You know what? Good to have you, Tyler.
Hey, you too. Thanks for having me. I do appreciate it.
Oh, no. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Please. This is the only thing. No, I'm not going to say that. That's where the edit is. It's segment 2. It's Topical Haiku Challenge. It's Christmas time! It's my most favoriteest time of the year, but this Christmas feels different. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe things are constantly terrible all the time for the vast majority of everyone. So Christmas just kind of feels, I don't know, off. Maybe you're not feeling that, though. I don't know. What do I know? Is what I what I do want to know is that I want to know your feelings, 17 syllables at a time. In this vague-ass topical haiku challenge, I'd like to hear what your feelings are about this holiday season. Good, bad, indifferent, terrified. However it's hitting you, hit us with your 3 haiku about this holiday season. This one. Or, the general idea of them. Whatever the middle of December means to you. Clearly, I was phoning in haiku. Or I just wanted to, I don't know, just do a thing. And of course, you'll be delivering those haiku, those Christmas haiku, over a jaunty Irish jig. It all makes perfect sense when you don't think about it. So we'll go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times around, as we often do. Kameron Schmid, let's hear your first holiday season time haiku.
White elk. It's whenever I stop talking for an extended period of time.
Sure.
It builds up. White elephant. Great. Another way to express greed. Oh, a cool gift. Sweet.
Yeah. It all sucks till it don't.
Mm-hmm.
It all sucked until I got that slap chop.
Nobody steal this.
Or I'll slap chop.
Yeah, I'll take it out of the box. I'll put it to use. Sean, holiday season haiku 1.
My first one is my kids are assholes.
Mm-hmm.
I share a beer with Krampus before he takes them.
Yeah. You know what? It's just a guy out there doing a job.
He's just, and honestly, doing a service.
Yeah.
Taking them off my hands.
Please. I mean, you want to take care of these for another 17 to 17 and a half years?
Exactly.
I don't know. Okay.
Krampus, take the wheel. And also my children.
Yeah, just drive them away.
Krampus, take the lead.
Thank you, Sean. Tyler, your first of 3 holiday season haiku.
Fascism is back, using that as an excuse to avoid in-laws.
Yeah. You know, whatever you need.
Sorry, Mom. Donald Trump is back in office. I can't go over for Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
I haven't been to a family gathering in decades. That's mostly on me, though. Sorry. Second time around. Cameron, holiday season haiku, go.
Everyone's sick. The sun sets at 4:30, but the lights are nice.
They are. They are. Yeah.
Sweet. I like that.
Yeah. I was just complaining
It was nice.
yesterday. Just complaining yesterday about not seeing enough Christmas lights, and then I remembered I was driving home at like 10. So everybody, they turn them off. They're responsible. Again, a me problem.
Keep telling yourself that, Jesse.
Oh, no. It does seem darker out there. So much darker out there. Sean! Yes! Holiday season haiku 2. What do you got?
Family is mad. I am like the 3 wise men. Bad at gift giving.
Yeah. Yeah. They just stopped at a Bethlehem convenience store.
Honestly, it's they got patchouli for a baby, basically.
Well, they were living in a barn, so you gotta spice it up a
You
little
know?
bit.
Fair.
You gotta spice it up just a touch. At least they didn't get a can of popcorn.
I mean, you got the one guy though who was good. He's like, you can use the gold.
Yeah, that's all. We use it now.
Yeah.
He was onto something.
I just bought a bunch from Alex Jones.
Oh yeah, as well you should. He's got to get InfoWars back somehow. Thank you, Sean. Tyler, second of 3 holiday season haiku. What do you have?
The ocean is empty. Fill it up with last year's toys. Repeat until death.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how big can we make that garbage patch?
I will not stop until that is a landmass that I can turn into condominiums.
Yeah. Once the Great Pacific Garbage Patch can be colonized, then who'll be laughing? Yeah, they say land, they're not making any more of it. We are, though.
Yes. With microplastics.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And macroplastics.
yes, we'll just be coming home because we're all microplastics now. Hooray. Cameron, let's finish our haikuing. Let's hear your third of 3 about the holiday season.
Santa isn't real. Sorry if you're just learning. His body was found.
Oh. Oh,
Anybody else see
no.
that headline?
Oh. But he was... oh, no. Is it worse for him never to have been real or to have been real and washed up on a creek bed somewhere?
Well, no, they unearthed what they think might have been his tomb
Oh.
last week.
Oh.
The actual St. Nicholas, yeah.
Well, shit. I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's okay.
I just
That's
sit there.
what I do.
I just sit there and refresh web pages all day. How did I miss that? Tyler, close out some holiday haikuing with your third of 3.
They're keeping a list. Fascists are coming to town. Red hats like Santa.
What?
You missed me.
Oh, did I miss Sean Crandall? Shit, you're right.
have a third win.
You're right. I did miss Sean Crandall.
I'm sorry.
It was because they're side by side right there on the screen, and then it's my fault. I'm not used to you being here. Well, this is gonna be hell to edit. Sean.
Leave it in. Leave it all in.
Yeah, probably will at this point.
It's raw. It's real.
Play it as it lays.
Yeah. Sean Crandall.
I-
You are the second person in this third. No, I. Sean, what might you have in way of your third of 3 holiday season haiku?
I hear the creature. dread hooves haunt my wintry dreams. The jingle horse comes.
Oh, I'm glad I went back for that.
Yes, I'm glad we did that. Thank you. I said my joke. Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Sean. Sorry. Didn't mean to almost miss you. That was terrible. Sorry. I'm not used to you being here.
I'm here. I'm real. I'm in the flesh.
Oh, there's a Sean Crandall there.
Watch out.
Oh. Thank you for stopping me. And thank you two for not calling me on that. It would have been embarrassing. Thank you, guys. That was some haiku. And let's get to segment 3. It's recipes. We are, all of us, just great big holiday cookies. Insomuch as cookies have multiple ingredients that must be combined precisely to become the cookie that they are. And so must the ingredients of our lives come together in exactly the way that they have in order for the us's that are sending us here now to be just so. I gotta edit stuff one of these days. And of course, we all know that snips and snails and puppy dog tails are what little boys are made of. And that sugar and spice and everything nice are what little girls are made of. And in recipes, we're looking for you to give us your recipes of what has gone into the makings of these other various stuffs and things. Kameron Schmid. Oh, this is not related to anybody that anybody knows. Or you do, in which case I'm sorry. Cameron, let's hear your recipe for someone who fake laughs way too much.
First, take a healthy portion of desperation. The kind you use is up to you. It's only for visual purposes. I usually go with the sweaty kind that denotes an overwhelming desire to belong. Then you're going to stir that in with a lack of contextual awareness. This person needs to never be on the same page as everyone else, and also never realize that. And then finally you fold in the laugh. I'll give you some options. Any one of those will do. Or get creative. Make sure that it's distinguishable from a real laugh of anyone who's ever existed. And then finally, last step, you need something to fake laugh at. It could be a barely amusing work anecdote, or a retold joke from a movie that the teller doesn't quite remember, or maybe even a pun that reasonable members of society would just ignore. If you did everything correctly, your fake laughter should absolutely lose his shit.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cameron. So good. Yeah. Oh, they mean well, I'm sure. Right? No?
Yeah, I think they mean well.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Just trying to be nice. I'm trying so hard. Thank you, Cameron.
Thank you, Jesse.
Oh.
Well, that was a good one.
Oh.
He's great at it, folks. Unnatural.
Trying. Gotta integrate that into my everyday. Sean Crandall.
Yes.
You should have a recipe because it was asked of you. Let's hear your recipe for someone who still has all their childhood trophies displayed in their living room.
When I first found this recipe for someone who has all their childhood trophies displayed in their living rooms, I skipped a recipe. Crushing, if subconscious insecurity, masked by a nearly unshakable confidence. Then you're going to want to put in phrases like, I'm something of an athlete myself. And I could have gone pro, but I chose not to.
Yeah.
You're going to want some turtle wax to polish the reminders of the last time that you ever felt true joy. A bad elbow or some other body part. A lifetime ban from coaching Little League due to an assault on the umpire. And of course, the garnish on top, divorce papers.
Sounds about right. And just a shadow box of so many belts.
Yeah, I only got up to green, but green is really, it's all the other colors are just kind of perfunctory.
Yeah, it's a little showy offy.
You kind of know everything when you get to green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all the rest of it's nuance.
Black is like you got a postgraduate degree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't need that. Some guys need that. Oh, shoulders acting up. Must be cold.
Sorry, I can't play b-ball with you guys.
Yeah.
The shoulder's acting up.
Got a hip thing. It's steel now. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome.
And Tyler, let's wrap up some recipeing. Yeah, I'm not gonna preface this in any way. Just gonna give you Tyler Kinney. Let's hear your recipe for someone who puts big plush decorative antlers and a red nose on their vehicle.
Ingredients: 1 undiagnosed personality disorder, $35 of disposable income, an Amazon account, a solid belief that there's a war on Christmas despite all evidence, and 1 2015 Dodge minivan. I don't know, Deborah. Just follow the directions on the package for the antlers and the nose and shit. Just tie the dumb shits to the front if you want, and then you can drive around doing your dumb errands, condescendingly smiling to the Muslim family across the street like you're doing something, honking and waving to unhoused people while smiling like a fucking moron, like you improved their lives. Pat yourself on the back some more, Deborah. You fucking disgust me. And then season with refusal to say happy holidays.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seems louder. You know what? It should be louder. You have to punctuate that. It's Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas. He's the reason for the season. Thank you, Tyler. Oh, you know what? They're probably not all like that. But most of them are like that.
I mean, you just heard the recipe.
Yeah. There's variations, but you can't stray too far from
You
the
can use
actual-
oat milk in one.
Yeah. To taste. Segment 4. It's pseudopharmacals. Life can apparently be difficult if you're attempting to read any sort of connective subtext to my prompt introductions this week. Don't, though, because I'm doing all right. Really. But for some, just to get by in the regular day-to-day is heavily dependent upon some form of drugs, whether they be the replace my non-working pancreas functions kind, or the please transport me back to the place where I fight the purple dragons, so I don't have to be in this terrible hellscape of reality kind. Everybody's got their fix, and so it is in pseudopharmacals, where you've been asked to give us the descriptions of these 3 new mind and body altering pills, sprays, salves, and smokes hitting the markets and the streets. And it's up to you to tell us what they are and what they do. And am I ever going to take salves out of the description? I am not. I will not.
Can you also put in unguents?
Sure, if you have to.
Thank you. I need that representation.
Okay. Just anything goopy that you glop on.
Anything that I can slather. I
Good
like
luck.
to slather.
Yes. Slathering. So good.
Yeah.
So good. Just really get a meaty hand. Cameron, let's get these druggins started with yours. Cameron, let's hear your description of your new drug, Silver Eleanors.
Hey everybody, it's me, Kameron Schmid. As you all know, I'm turning 32 this coming Monday.
Must be nice.
But I gotta say, you know what sounds better than being in my 30s? Being in my 80s. Of course, that's not my lot in life. But with my new medication, I can at least think it is. Introducing Silver Eleanors, the only over-the-counter prescription that induces a potent psychosis that convinces you you're a member of the silent generation. How do they work? We don't know. All I know is when I take a Silver Eleanor, all my concerns about the future turn into a craving for runny oatmeal. Yum yum slurp. Concerned about your health? With Silver Eleanors, just taking a walk around the block feels like accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
You nervous about calling someone on the phone? Silver Eleanor isn't worried. That's all she does. Worried about the ongoing and escalating climate apocalypse? Psh. With Silver Eleanors, you won't take a smidge of that into account when deciding your mood or your vote. Side effects may include phantom thrombosis, hallucinations of spider veins and grandchildren, and cancelable opinions. Silver Eleanors, permission to check out.
oh, god damn it. That really actually sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just
When
want
I
to...
hang out with my grandpa, it is wild the things that he chooses to care about and also just have zero knowledge of.
Yeah,
Dude's got it made.
sure.
If there's a drug that can get me to share weird AI slop on Facebook of maybe like a picture of the soldiers on D-Day running into the ocean saying, "Why does no one ever post this?" I'll take that drug.
Yeah. I bet nobody's going to share this, but he deserves... Oh, God. Damn it. All right, fine. Unfollow. Not unfriend. Just going to unfollow. It's the nice
Eleanor
way.
doesn't have to know.
No, it's a nice way to ignore family. Or like 90% of the people that I follow on Facebook. I see like 3 people in my feed. Thank you, Cameron. Sean, I got not a preview of the prompt, but a preview of the essence of the prompt earlier, and I've been looking forward to this for the last hour. So let's hear a description of your new drug, Cool Whispers.
Not a lot is known about the new street drug Cool Whispers, but users say that the drug takes them into a trance where they hear the voices of long-dead gods. When they snap the stick and inhale the vapors within, soft whispers creep into their ears like an evening breeze, granting them prophetic visions of the future. My buddy Plutarch says a lot of them come true, but the visions can be fickle. Poor interpretations have led to people losing their spouses, getting fired from their jobs, and shitting themselves in an Arby's. Says he can hook me up too, but I have to meet with the creator. She's only known as the Oracle. She deals out of the old abandoned Apollo Theater. You can tell I just went into a Wikipedia hole and then stopped writing the prompt.
Sorry.
But I had fun with it.
Yeah. Oh. The knowledge of the old gods.
That's what the kids are missing today.
I just think it's really funny that this guy went to like the Oracle of Delphi and was like, if you do this war, a great empire will fall. And he's like, oh, great, that means I'm going to win.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. You fucked up.
You know, who's to say which is great and what is falling?
It's true.
I don't know.
Oh, well, who's to say?
The
lady high on vapors at the temple.
Yeah. Turns out.
Yeah.
Who'da thunk? Except, yeah. Thank you, Sean. Oh, I did enjoy that. You're right. And a different check-in from Tyler this morning, making sure I wasn't referring to some sort of online DJ.
Not specifically. I just didn't know. Is this a real thing and everyone knows it, or
No.
am I had to clarify.
I mean, slapping together a bunch of Scrabble tiles, you'll probably accidentally run into something real. But I just went with what sounded fun. And again, the third person in the pharmaceuticals gets the commercial sounding one, so I have to revisit what this jumble of letters is. Get a run up. Yes. Tyler, let's hear about your new drug, Ryvlexitrin.
Mommy, my chemo hurts. I know, sweetie, but the healthcare CEO needed to see more numbers in his bonus, so they didn't approve your pain medication. Tired of this happening to you? Try Ryvlexitrin. Ryvlexitrin is seemingly the one pill that will bring medical treatment back within reach. Simply crush up the pill and blow the powder shaman style into the eyes of a bloated healthcare CEO as he enters a stockholders meeting or something. Once administered, shuffle away into the night. Watch the news for results. Ryvlexitrin makes no claim to effectiveness as this condition is in its late stage, and the medication may have been needed to be administered a few decades ago to be effective.
Well,
So if the first dose doesn't succeed, repeat as needed until a change is observed. I'm getting political.
yeah, that's all right.
Hey guys, I'm political now.
It's kind of in style right now. It's kind of
It'd been a lot harder to have caught him if he used a crushed up powder
yeah.
than a very identifiable gun.
I do like
True.
the
You could've just
visual of
ditched the gun.
blowing the
That
dust
is also
shaman
true.
style.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's either shaman style or early '80s heel manager just blowing salt into a just Mr. Fuji style.
Oh,
It's just
Is that yeah?
yeah. Oh, good times, good times. It's already segment 5, or it's finally segment 5, depending on your enjoyment level. It's it's Department of Tourism. The holiday season's a big old travel time, whether you're visiting faraway family or attempting to escape from same. People go a lot of places in the last couple months of the year, but how can you possibly hope to attract those go-placers to your place? Well, it's just that problem you're faced with in Department of Tourism as the newly appointed tourism director of the following places. What with it hella being your job to convince the general travel public that yours is a place to which they should visit, be it for a day, a weekend, or just maybe even set down whole-ass new routes. Oh, I set myself up for this. Cameron,
Yeah.
let's hear why we should come visit the Redundancy Islands.
Hmm. Even though I'm sick, I set myself up to have an accent here, so we'll see how that goes.
Hell yeah.
Hello! Welcome to the Redundancy Islands. For the traveler or expatriate who understands that you always can use a backup. My name is Giorgio. Perhaps you noticed I said that twice. That's because I'm the second to Giorgio. Here at Redundancy Islands, we have a copy of everything and everyone. In fact, there was only one island when we decided on the redundancy theme and realized we needed a backup island. Now you may be wondering, how well do we replicate every living creature and non-living thing? The answer is a secret, but we will be upfront that the cloning process is not foolproof. It seems to be that we struggle to retain the personalities or qualities of the original in the duplication process. For instance, the first island was 95% beach and only 5% cliff. The backup island has about 20% cliff, making it less valuable. The original Giorgio had a passion for literature, fine foods, and wine, and was a considerate lover. Suffice to say, Giorgio is not any of those things.
Well,
Now, you may be wondering, if I get duplicated into a worse version of myself, I won't really know it, will I? Wrong. Every minute of the day, I can feel that I, Giorgio, am less cool and even less physically attractive than Giorgio. A part of my brain or soul or heart still yearns for the more delicate things in life, and yet it is surpassed by Giorgio's craving for Arby's and Zins. Now, you may be wondering, how much longer can Giorgio go on living with ghostly memories of a superior self? Oh, you weren't wondering that? Cool. Forget I said it. Let's talk timeshares.
oh, now I'm only going to worry about Giorgio.
I realized after I wrote that every time I get this prompt, I'm never actually good at selling the place.
That's all right. They're kind of not good destinations.
Little bit of island to Dr. Moreau, little bit of island to Misfit Toys. Sounds great to
A
me.
little bit just the island.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Take them all together and think about the repercussions. And there you have Redundancy Islands. Oh, thank you, Cameron. Hey, where can people get more Kameron Schmid? Because they're going to wanna.
Follow my Instagram at Punishmid, PUNISCHMID. That's basically the only place I plug my shows.
Sure.
Yeah. I Heart the Internet every third Saturday at 7 o'clock. Stab Comedy Theater. I'm also a regular piece of Scene Kids every second Saturday at 9 o'clock. And every other week when I'm not playing D&D, I host the Improv Jam at Stab Comedy, Sundays at 7. It happens every Sunday at 7. I'm the host every other week.
Well, yeah.
So, it's a great time. Yeah. Come on out.
Oh.
And yeah, if you want to know anything I'm up to, follow my Instagram. I'll plug it there.
Do. Oh, that means I'm going to have to figure out a game for Sunday. That's all right.
Yeah, it's all on you.
Use one of the 3 that I rotate.
Last week I was going to do synonym roles. I don't know if you know that one.
I don't, not offhand.
It's anytime somebody says a noun, you interrupt them and you make them list other synonyms for that noun until you like something that they said.
Synonym
and for the
roles.
rest of that scene,
Okay.
their replacement replaces whatever they said originally.
Well, I did New Choice last week, or 2 weeks ago. You know what? I can do that. Thank you, Cameron. Hey, Sean Crandall.
Hi.
You wonderful, wonderful man.
Ooh. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know.
Tingly.
Sometimes I just like to be nice. Sean, let's hear why we should want to come and visit Hellicoptor-Parent-sville.
Does the idea of a surveillance state fill you with comfort? Are the concepts of personal agency and responsibility icky to you? When you hear the quote, "Give me liberty or give me death," would you rather choose death? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you'll love Hellicoptor-Parent-sville. In Hellicoptor-Parent-sville, you'll enjoy the luxury and convenience of our staff of municipal parents who will manage literally every aspect of your life. Please. Everything from your breakfast and doctor appointments to salary negotiations and arranged marriages. It's all blissfully out of your hands. You don't have to worry about housing in HPV either. You'll be set up in one of our many cozy panopticons.
Shit, it is, isn't it?
It is HPV. You'll be set up in one of our many cozy panopticons. Enjoy around-the-clock surveillance from our team of elite parent jailers. And be ready to go to bed when they say so. It's mandatory. And for a limited time, all new residents will receive a personal welcome from our very own mayor, the Great Mother. She is our provider, our benefactor, our truest and knowing one. And who knows, if you're enough of a good child, you may even get to return to her blessed womb. So what are you waiting for? Join our community today. And always remember, Mother knows best.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God damn it. Now, I know you probably wrote that thinking it was a negative. But God damn.
Take some
Just
decisions
missing
off my
longs
plate.
for order.
Yeah, could someone just scoop me up, clutch me to your knowing bosom, and take me away from decision making? Oh, God damn it. I lived long enough, thinking for myself. Can somebody just take over?
Look, if a panopticon has a nice bed,
Yeah.
it's still a nice bed.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about Scientology earlier.
You just got to find your cult.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one that works for you.
I gotta stop trying to start one and try and join one.
Yes.
It's too much work.
Thank you, Sean Crandall. Hey, how can we get more of what it is that you do that we enjoy outside of the very specific confines of this episode of the Stab Show?
So me and my buddies, Dustin White and Steve Ross, we do a podcast called Dregs of Craigs, where we go online and find awful things on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor, and other sort of online community boards, and bring it to our listeners on a rusted copper platter.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's been buried in the beach for so long. Yeah, Dregs of Craigs.
It's like the internet version of looking for syringes on the beach. Yeah.
Yeah. Just 3 guys with long black socks and metal detectors.
Exactly.
That's Dregs of Craigs. If that hasn't sold you, I legitimately don't
do
know
not
what will.
know what will.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry I skipped you earlier. I apologize for that.
It's okay, Pookie.
Tyler Kinney. Okay, so this one has been. I was just freestyling. I was just spitting out words on a keyboard at work, just clack clack. I didn't think I'd ever use it, but if I was ever going to, take this as the compliment that it is. You are the only person, Tyler, to which I would ask for you to describe why we should want to visit Butt-Mustard-Squirts-burgh.
Sorry I'm late and drenched in sweat. I had to take a call. Oh, from who? Diane Rhea. My wife, Diane Rhea. She kept my maiden name. Her maiden name. She just called to remind me to sweat a bunch. Let's just move on to the presentation. Thank you for coming to this timeshare presentation. Let me start the PowerPoint the company provided. Butt-Mustard-Squirts-burgh, your new favorite exotic health and spiritual retreat. For a low semi-annual ballooning payment, you could secure 2 weeks of blissful relaxation and chakra-rocking diarrhea each year at our bacteria-rich stagnant pond getaway. For years, seekers have traveled to these tepid hot springs to seek the water's healing vibrations and furious bacteria. The combination makes for a days-long, spiritually impactful spray sesh that will leave your meat quivering and your aura steaming indigo. Butt-Mustard-Squirts-burgh, your Midwestern spiritual retreat. I'm sorry, they want me to say sprayitual. Does that help? Let's just keep it moving. Come clear out your past traumas and your colon while a Reiki healer waves their hands around you, wincing at the smells and sounds produced by your writhing, sweaty shit sock. Now, why even write it that way? They'll try and channel out your negative energy while you hover over a hole in the ground and presumably cry. I mean, I didn't make this PowerPoint. Now you may be asking yourself, do I like having diarrhea? Is that a good time? Let me just say, a lot of people barf and shit themselves on ayahuasca, and that's not a good time, but at the end of it, all their problems are fixed. And they have to travel to South America, and all I'm asking is that you travel to the Wisconsin Dells once a year and have your payments balloon twice a year. Is that really too much? Please, I did it. I went there. I got some water in my eyes, and it's been a spiritual journey that I'm still currently on with my beautiful wife, Diane Rhea. Diane Rhea is in the lobby wearing flowing pants. Just follow her scent trail until you follow her, find her. Diane Rhea is a real person, it turns out. By the end of this, thank you.
No. Thank you. That's exactly what that deserved. And that was the Stab Show. Thank you for joining us tonight. And of course, a very special thank you to our incredible panel, Kameron Schmid, Sean Crandall, and Tyler Kinney. If you want to catch the Stab Show live as it happens, then just come on down to the Stab Comedy Theater or tune in to Stab TV Friday nights at 7:30. Like, it's literally all you have to do, and then you get all your stabs. Or you can take the show with you wherever you go by subscribing via the podcast provider of your choice. And while you're there, could you rate, maybe share, tell some people about it, review it? Would it kill you? Sorry. But unfortunately, that's all we got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, saying, if you don't plan ahead and try unsuccessfully to fix a vacuum for a half hour before the show, then this is the closing that you get. Sorry. Good night. Oh, thank you guys. So good. So good.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, I can take that off the list now. Oh, quality work. We got to get ready for Friday Night Comedy. Stand up coming up in about a half hour, which means, yeah, I think I'm not going to run a half hour pre-show. So we're just going to stop down, come back to you, streaming audience. Yeah, Friday Night Comedy will begin in about a half hour. Tune back in. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, good stuff. guys.
Thanks, Jesse.
See ya. Thanks for having me.
Of course. It's always a gosh darn pleasure.
Yeah.
See you, sir. Oh, it's good. It's good to be treated like you're invisible by people.